to the next section of Principles of Accounting 2. If you're watching this video, you should have finished all the material in the first week and completed your exams. We should be ready now to move forward with our next topics in Principles of Accounting 2. This is what you should see as we move through the next week of materials. Some new topics. This time we will cover 3 chapters instead of 2. So let me encourage you guys to be sure that you allocate your time appropriately to cover all of these materials. We're going to look at process costing, cost volume profit analysis, and master budgeting. So let me introduce you to these topics by saying, not to scare you, but to just give you plenty of forewarning, that the process costing chapter may be one of the most difficult that we cover in this entire semester. Okay? But it needs to follow job order costing so that you can see the difference in manufacturing and completing a specific job versus a series of processes that we might see in a packaging or bottling company. So I just want to let you know that we're going to talk about production cost reports and the equivalent units of production. So I want to encourage you on the front end to take your time. I would advise you to watch the video lectures for each objective, then attempt the homework problems that, or at least view the homework problems that I have given you in illustrations for that particular objective, and attempt the homework problems that I have provided you in my accounting lab for that objective, and try to get each objective under your hat before you move on to the next one. Okay? So I just don't want this chapter to overwhelm you. Break it up, parse it a little bit, and take it in portions. If you have any questions as you're moving through that chapter, please don't hesitate to contact me, and I would be glad to help you in any way possible. Okay, with that said, when you're through with the process costing chapter, once again, I think things should be a little easier and a little more understandable, and some of my favorite chapters follow after that. So, for example, cost volume profit analysis, probably one of the most beneficial chapters in the entire section that we'll cover, which addresses things that you guys might address whether you're accountants or managers or simply leaders in any type of business environment. So we'll talk about how we determine contribution margin, how we determine how many units we need to sell to break even, how many dollars we need to generate in sales to generate a certain amount of profit. So we actually start using our critical thinking and logic to put the pieces of accounting together to make useful business information decisions. Okay? So after cost volume profit analysis, we will look at master budgeting, and we'll look at strategic budgets, flexible budgets, operating budgets. Once again, even if you're not an accountant, somewhere down the road, you're going to be responsible possibly for analyzing and predicting the performance of your organization and comparing how you actually performed to how you thought you would perform. So some very interesting information coming up. I am looking forward to sharing this information with you. And once again, just want to let you know that you need to stay caught up. Please leave enough time to cover the material for 3 chapters, and realizing that you're probably not going to spend as much time in the CVP analysis and the master budget chapter as you do in process costing, but they're all equally important. I look forward to this next session with you.